In February of 1956, Martin Luther King Jr. was invited to speak, or to preach is what he did, at a place called Temple Israel in Hollywood, California. It's a Jewish synagogue. He was invited to be the guest speaker, and he spoke at great length from the book of Exodus. And I want to read you just one paragraph of this sermon that he preached to the people in Hollywood, California at this Jewish synagogue. He said, "This applies to love. This is no longer an idea that we can afford to ignore over the world. Love is basic for the very survival of mankind. I'm convinced that love is the only absolute, ultimately. Love is the highest good. He who loves has somehow discovered the meaning of ultimate reality. He who hates does not know God. He who hates has no knowledge of God. Love is the supreme unifying principle in life." Psychiatrists are telling us now that many of the strange things that happen in our subconscious, many of the inner conflicts, are rooted in hate. And now they are saying love or perish. Oh, how basic this is. It rings down across the centuries. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy strength, and with all thy mind, and thy neighbor as thyself. We have been in the mountain of violence and hatred too long. 2,000 years ago, Jesus gave his followers a brand new commandment. He said his brand new commandment is love one another. It's John 13:35. Love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love each other, and then the whole world will know that you are my followers. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., love is basic for the survival of mankind, and it is the unifying principle of life. When we get that right, everything else is right. See you later.